Hi students, today we will move to the 6th lesson Uttanka's Guru Dakshina. In the previous class, we have discussed about the thing that the queen held out her hand and Uttanka saw the earrings sparkling in her palms and she give him earrings willingly and also said that beware of these earrings because there was a serpent king and he coveted the earrings, right? So the next paragraph, Uttanka thanked her and started for home. Dusk was falling and he was tired. Leaning against the trunk of a tree, he rested, placing the earrings on the ground beside him. Suddenly, he saw a hand snatch the earrings and disappear. He sprang to his feet and turned around in time to see a man dressed in rugs running through the forest. Uttanka ran after him as fast as he could, when suddenly the man changed into a snake which wriggled into a hole in the ground. So Uttanka thanked the queen and went from the palace. It was dusk. Dusk means evening time. And he was tired. So he wanted to take rest. So he was leaning against the trunk of a tree. He rested, placing the earrings on the ground beside him. Then he saw a hand snatch. Snatch means pulling. Snatch the earrings and disappear. He saw a man dressed in rugs. Rugs means dirty clothes. And running through the forest. And suddenly the man changed into a snake. And it wriggled into a hole in the ground. So Uttanka was greatly distressed, for try as he did, he could think of no way to get through so small a hole. He sat down to lament his fate when an old man appeared before him. So he was helpless. Lament means helpless and distressed, and could not think how he could get inside the hole. He sat down to thinking of his fate, and that time an old man appeared and he assured him of his help. Okay, so the next paragraph. Do not worry, my son, he said. I have come to help you. Even as he spoke, there was thunder and lightning, and a great thunderbolt fell. The whole earth shook with the force of it. Suddenly, all was quiet again. But next to where Uttanka stood was a big hole in the ground. So when the old man told it, there was thunderbolt fell, shook the earth, and suddenly all was quiet again. Okay, and he saw a big hole in the ground. So Uttanka entered the hole and found himself in the kingdom of the serpent king. He walked slowly along and came to two women weaving a piece of cloth. He asked them the way to the palace of the serpent king. They did not heed him and went on with their weaving. He saw that their cloth was made of black and white thread. So he entered the hole and he found himself in the kingdom of Serpent King. And he slowly walked along, and he saw two women. They were weaving a piece of cloth, and it was made of black and white threads. He asked them the way to the palace of the Serpent King, but they did not heed. Heed means notice him, and went on with their weaving. So next he came to a wheel with 12 spokes. 6 boys turned the wheel round and round. "What are you doing?" he asked the boys. They did not answer him and went on with their work. So he went on till he saw a man with a beautiful horse. So next he came to a wheel with 12 spokes. Spokes means sticks. And 6 boys turned the wheel round and round. So he asked them, "What are they doing?" But they did not give any answer and went on with their work. So Uttanka went up to him. He was so struck with the horse that he bowed. Uttanka went up to him. He was so struck with the horse that he bowed respectfully to the man and said, "O Lord, I bow to you. Grant me a favor." So, and then he went there. He saw a man with a beautiful horse, and he respectfully bowed to the man and said, "O Lord, I bow to you. Grant me a favor," or help, or goodwill. So the man turned and said, "What can I do for you?" Uttanka replied, "Let the Serpent King be brought under my power." So blow into this horse, the man replied. Uttanka went up to the horse and blew, and from every hair of the horse's body darted a flame that shot through every space in the kingdom of the Serpent King. It burnt the houses till all the serpents rushed out, begging Uttanka to save their lives. So the man asked, "What can I do for you?" So the Uttanka replied, "Put the Serpent King in my power." So the man asked him to blow into his horse, and Uttanka went up to the horse and blew into the horse. There was a flames shot from every hair of the horse's body and burnt the houses of the serpents. Then the serpents begged Uttanka to save them. So, "Let the Serpent King return the earrings," said Uttanka. So Uttanka told that if the Serpent King returned the earrings, he would save them. So all the serpents then clamored for the king to return the earrings. He did. So all the serpents expressed a demand loudly for the king to return the earrings. So the Serpent King did it. So the man gave Uttanka the horse, and in a few moments he was back at the hermitage, just in time to give the earrings to his guru's wife for the feast. She blessed him for his great courage. The man gave him the horse, and then Uttanka returned to the hermitage and to give the earrings to his guru's wife. She was very happy and blessed him for his courage. So when Uttanka related his adventures, his master smiled and said, "The dirty liquid you drank, my boy, was ambrosia. It will give you eternal youth. The two maidens weaving the black and white threads are night and day. The man was the god of rain, and the horse was the god of fire. You have been well looked after, my child, and deserve my blessings. Go into the world now, for great fortune awaits you. So, Uttanka told his guru about his adventures. He smiled and said that the liquid he had drunk was ambrosia. Ambrosia means amruta, which would give him eternal youth. And the black and white threads are night and day. And the man was the god of rain, and the horse was the god of fire. And the guru blessed his students and sent him out into the world to make a living. So, thus Uttanka, having fulfilled his duties, went into the world to seek his living. He was not as other men, for he knew that God protected him. He had nothing to fear. And thus Uttanka, having fulfilled his duties and went to seek his living, and he had nothing to fear. He knew that the God protected him. Okay, so the lesson is completed. Okay, bye.